Today we're going to be highlighting SWF Industrial, located in York, Pennsylvania. We got to meet up with Brandon, who is the CEO of SWF Industrial, and Alexis, who is their marketing intern for the summer, and they were actually able to give us a whole tour of SWF's 30-acre industrial complex, which was such an awesome experience. Brandon and Alexis showed us 3 different buildings inside this complex that all helped contribute to their many capabilities and services, which include design and engineering, metal fabrication, field services like installation and equipment rigging, piping, and water and waste piping as well. I'll let Brandon share all about what goes on here in this first bay.
All right, so this bay we do mostly carbon and structural work. As you can see, we can also paint behind us. Mainly heavy beams here, heavy structural. We also do some carbon piping in this bay, but heavy on the cranes, 20-ton cranes. We can lift very heavy weights. Inside this bay, this is our most heavily structured, heavy steel, raw material in that end, finished product as you can see behind me out this end, onto a trailer and onto the job site.
And for those of you that don't know, the main difference between carbon steel and structural steel lies in their application and purpose. Carbon steel is a broad category that includes various steel types with different carbon content and uses, while structural steel is a specialized type of carbon steel, specifically engineered for constructing strong and reliable structures. It was so awesome watching all the welders and technicians in their element working with the steel. We even got to chat with one welder named Jack, who was just filled with positivity, and you could just tell he was very, very passionate about the work he was doing, which was amazing to see. We then made our way to the second bay, where SWF focuses on their stainless steel work, and I'll just let Brandon explain a little bit about what goes on in here.
This is our stainless steel department. It's a bit quieter. So over here we do lots of food, pharma, and beverage work. With that, it comes with high purity, lots of polishing, lots of TIG welding. So anything that needs to be cleaned for, make sure there's not bacteria or anything like that, this is the department we would do that in. So hoppers, any type of framing, we do lots of automation framing, things like that. But high purity, food, pharma, and beverage, this is where this comes.
Their stainless steel department not only caters to food, pharma, and beverage industries, like Brandon said, but they also play a crucial role in sustainable practices by recycling and repurposing their stainless steel scrap. So when we receive SWF's scrap metal, we both ensure that these high quality materials are given a new life, contributing to a greener and more eco-friendly approach in various sectors. We then headed on over to SWF's final production bay that feeds the rest of their facilities.
Okay, so this is our production bay. This is our main equipment cell. So this bay actually feeds all of our bays. So it feeds both the 2 bays down here, plus the 2 bays up at our other shop. And it's really high precision. So we have 2 lasers, we have 3 press brakes in here, we have a turret punch as well. So in this bay, not only feeding the other bays, it also produces its own customers. So we do lots of repeat work. We do lots of thousands of parts, 500 parts, things like that. So lots of repetition, high tolerances in this space specifically, but mostly our machine cells.
In this section of the facility, we also got to chat with Richard and Mike, who were working on a project together. And again, it was just so cool to see a team working as a solid unit to help get the task on hand completed. It is really so refreshing to see people genuinely happy to be at their job and take pride in what they do. And SWF's employees exemplified this everywhere we went. After checking out their whole facility, we then made our way outside to look at one of SWF's most intriguing capabilities.
So this is our install fleet as well. Obviously not all of our trucks, but our field foremans also have their own trucks. They take tools with them, and then we come to our customer facilities. We either install things that we build ourselves, or our customer buy things, or they need things renovated, and we will go inside their facility, and then we'll move things, rigging, piping, installing mezzanine, staircases, structural, whatever that looks like. We do also do carbon, aluminum, and stainless in the field as well.
This again shows SWF's full service capabilities, where they can 1, design, 2, fabricate, and 3, install, all under one company. After seeing this impressive facility, the one thing more impressive was the people working and the culture they have in place. Brandon, Alexis, Jack, Richard, Mike, and the entire SWF team were all very welcoming and were happy to share the pride they had in working here. Brandon is a pretty young leader who is very good at connecting with all of his employees, and it shows when we walk through the shop, and we just really enjoyed our time here and love working with SWF.